Every day we see firsthand the benefits of young people participating in chorus. We see it in their increased self-confidence, their artistic expression, and the joy on their faces as they interact with each other and make music together.
I think that once they actually meet Eric and once they get a chance to get inside his head and have him talk about his interpretation of the music and what he's thinking and just to really help them craft their music, I think it's going to be something they'll never forget. I've never met a composer of a choral piece that we're working on currently. I've never met them. I mean, it's very unique. And the fact that we get to actually have this precious amount of time with him, just him working with us, is a gift that my students are going to remember forever. I mean, they met the composer of the piece that they're singing.
Choral Arts offers unique and effective education programs designed to enhance students' study of music and offer opportunities to further deepen the students' understanding of the lifelong impact choral music can have on them and the listener through
I recently heard a colleague actually at a choral conference talking about the difference between asking a high schooler, do you write a song or do you write choral music? And they may not be at that point yet, but they certainly are writing songs, and it doesn't take long for them to realize that they can make that transition into classical music either by singing or supporting the arts or composing their own music, and it's really just one experience that can open that door for them. So what Choral Arts is doing is so essential, especially in our culture that seems to emphasize technology and engineering and math, and all of those things are important. But students can do both, or they may find that they really want to take an artistic route and they need a vehicle, they need an opportunity to see what's possible.
Finding Your Voice is perhaps Choral Arts' most audacious education program. This annual poetry and commissioning project invites area middle and high school students to submit their original poems and compete for the opportunity for Choral Arts to commission and premiere a new choral work featuring the winning poem.
I remember I got the call, we were in the middle of watching a movie, me and my mom, and I got the call, and she just turned to me, she was on the phone, she turned to me, and her eyes went wide, and she was like, and she told me, you won, and there was like, she was so emotional, and we started like jumping up and down and crying, and it was great. I was just a kid, but I was treated like an adult for the first time. You often feel as a teenager that your voice is less important than adults, but my voice was heard for the first time through this contest, and that was amazing.
It wasn't because I remember myself what that was like to be young and to have so many people think that maybe you didn't know as much as you really did about the world. And again, I think there's a directness there in her expression that really resonated with me, that young people really do know what's going on.
Choral Arts education programs are intentionally designed to complete a circle of exposure, expression, and performance of choral music, inspiring young people to develop a lifelong love of music.
It's been very encouraging. It was an experience that made me want to continue writing. I want to write professionally someday, so it was very encouraging to get the positive feedback from it and to be published. Yeah, that's how it's helped me. It's a motivator.